I can just listen to this music for hours. It's so grand. Hey everybody, it's Scary DM Lady, and welcome back to For the King. Last time we began our journey with good old Cavil Deneth, Leah Draken, and Leon Maribels, in our journey to save Fa Rule from the chaos that impels within it. We began our journey from Orton, made it up to Woodsmoke, and had killed off the chaotic acolyte that stood there, and done a few little quests here and there. This time, we end our good friend Leon's turn, and we head on over. That is a very suspicious treasure chest. If you shift click, you can click on many of the different things, see around. But we'll get to them as we get to them. That suspicious treasure chest is very suspicious. I'm gonna go check it out. I am gonna collect it. Collecting up in the chest here, we got some gold. We got a golden root. The golden roots are used to replenish focus. We haven't needed for that, but that's really not that is actually very useful. Alright, sometimes equipment can give off skills. Like this one, it can give the skill support range and the skill party heal. Party heal allows for that person to then, when it's their turn in combat, they could, instead of using a God's Beard just themselves, they can use a God's Beard on the entire party. It takes their turn to use an item in that way, but it's the entire party. That can be very useful. That looks tempting for Cavil, but do note, Cavil requires having a shield, and with a two-handed weapon we can't use a shield, so collecting that is what we shall do. Oh, nice day! This hasn't come up. Nice day, sometimes randomly you can be able to move faster, a bit more. We are going to retreat out of that and just wait right here. However, some of us are a bit hurt more than others. Oh, that's a buried artifact. We don't have strength. If I can get Cavil over here, that'd be great. I'm gonna use a focus just to get back into town. Elm pipes, they increase the usage of certain things. Panics can get rid of poison -2 and other effects. Panics can also be used to get rid of other certain effects. We haven't seen any yet. It can restore gold root +4 focus, give dancing nettle +3 movement, and scholars work 12 XP. But the important part of having that on someone to party heal is really nice, because that goes to the entire party. And that we kind of want. However, services, I don't have enough to use the inn. However, I do believe, yes, I normally don't like selling equipment too much, but we'll sell that one just because, so we can get some more health back. Regen on back up. Okay, I'm going to end turn here once again, just because there's too many things in the way. We can get Cavil and everyone in this fight. Do note, starting combat means we're going to also fight enemies that are also nearby. There's also a circumstance that we need to take care of. Well, let's get rid of this, because we can take care of a lot of enemies this way. Wolves are pretty nasty. They're just big, high damage dealing, but they're not as deadly as this. Alright, new thing, Pin Down. This actually inflicts the speed down status. By perfecting, we can speed them down and make their turn come a lot later, and they're slowed now. You're immune to this. You are immune to this, but there's going to be enough in between now. I'm going to show off an area effect Firestorm. We're going to do this. Perfect on down. Now it calls the inflame status across the entire thing. You can see up here how I know she was immune, because you can see what her immunities are right here. Freeze and shock I'll get into as they go on, but right there, that's a symbol for fire. We also have immunities, as you can see. I do want her gone immediately. However, I haven't shown off Shockwave. So allow me to use focus and show it off. Hit the ground hard and all the enemies in Shockwave you hit him. Oh, wow. There we go. That's a good start for that. Curse immunity. Italian. I'm going to put that on you since we don't have anything better for you at the moment. And I'm going to have you collect that as well. I'm going to want to hand her the God's Beards in a moment. However, I am going to give the knotted staff. You can give cross-party members, but only if they're right next to them. So do keep that in mind. I'm going to equip that because that also gives regeneration, which is also nice. That cult device requires us vitality, so our best person to be over there. It's actually, oh, we can do that. All right, let me explain what scourges are. Scourges can pop up around the world. Well, and they have rare equipment that only them can have. However, right now, they are dormant. It isn't active. So currently, we have no problems to deal with any of their after effects. However, if it is to become active, then sadly, we would have some problems. I'm gonna -1 chaos off. I could minus a scourge off, but not right now. We're gonna take this scourge out immediately. Great work. They'll think twice about leaving their junk in my forest. Maybe there's something special about you. And now the mines have been opened, which we can head up there. Could you find... Oh, if you could spare some time. I've lost a crate of supplies and desperately need to find it. Royal family business and such, yes. Alright. But if their effects become effective, like Lucky here, if his is to activate, item drops are a risk of theft, meaning we could just lose item drops. I don't like that much. This is a fight. Go in only if you're prepared. In fact, I am actually going to make sure, because this could be bad, to give the God's Beard to her. Also, don't do it from this bar right here. You'll end up using it. Let's fight the Scourge. Thankfully, it's only him. So I'm not capable. However, he has perfect evade. So if our attacks aren't perfect, then he'll always evade. That's why I'm not even going to risk this failing, because I want him to spend that. Have him take turns later will be nice. I'm going to focus on up, and a perfect attack right off the bat. And he does piercing damage, he's going to pierce through armor, so we're just going to want to lay down on him. There's no point in focusing down, because he's just going to pierce that. I'm actually going to use this golden root to get some more focus back to make sure I can keep up the attacks. As long as we keep up our attacks and keep hitting him, he can also steal items like that. He robbed us of a 37 gold. I'm gonna get a quick shot, and I believe this won't be enough. But I can sure and see like that. I missed it, so he dodged, and he fled, which means we lost that money. And the gold. However, his vault is still up. Fucker. Alright. I'm gonna set up this. This is a save camp. Using Eternal Pouch will create up a save camp, meaning we can rest here and for free gain back healing and some focus. Usually half focus. I'll do the same once again him so we can gain some stuff back. Mostly it was for capital to gain back all of his hit points, and we try the fight again because I'm not losing that easily. I'm the mayor. I'm not a mind to murder you this time. Like, oh, is that a coin purse? And there he goes. That's percentage and steadfast. He ended up negating any damage that would have been done. There's no point in speeding him down. Well, there is actually a good point to doing so. I'm actually not going to focus that much. I'm willing to focus that. Perfect. Sped down. I haven't shown a time jump yet. It could rush one of us. Go more often. I'm going to want to rush up. Leon here because him. Oh, I accidentally clicked forward on that, but that's fine. Rush him on up so he is going more often. He is one of the easiest weapons to hit with. Piercing damage. It isn't much, but it's still something. Hit him hard and hit him down. Like that. He just stole our money. We need to kill him this round. Which is kind of sad. Because he is going to get away if we do not. Unless I'm able to rush back up someone else. I'm gonna try rushing. Leon, back up. You're fast. There you go again. Got another turn. Okay. Leon, you just need to pin him down. Pin him down. It didn't slow him down enough. And he fled again, stealing our money. Once again. Alright, mother. Alrighty then. But we're not that damaged. I think we can take him. We used up items, but that's fine. We can take him this time. Alright, I'm not even going to care this time. This time, just onslaught and damage. That's going to miss. Just and that's also going to miss. Wow, good job. Just get him to attack more often. That'll be more helpful. However, he is getting low now. Hit him down. You're stealing my money. Yeah, we're not having a fun time with this. Yeah, he's just gonna flee again, so... Yeah, no. He's gonna flee. And we're just unable to do much. Okay. I didn't think we'd be doing this, but he's actually, it's a good thing that we take care of this now and not later. Because if he becomes the active scourge, I really don't want that. Need a rest. And we're gonna try one more time. It is becoming nighttime, which will explain more a few things. Yes, we know you saw a lot. You stabbed me immediately. Good job. I am going to increase evasion up, because if he steals from me, that does mean a lot. I'm going to try slowing him down again. Keeping him slowed down might be important. No, and just keeping on the I should have focused. Alright, put one focus on attacks. That'll make sure our chances are higher up. And we're still hitting pretty good. Okay, good. He failed the thievery, so that's good. We're going to... He's still slowed down, so I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to try shooting. Damn it. Focus. Once again, it's still... Rolls of chance are not fun. Alright, so as long as he failed stealth, he stays around pretty heavily. That perfect evade is a bitch of a thing. I'm going to tell you that right now. He's still sped down, so I'm going to shoot him. Hit him for a good amount. That's just a normal stab, which thankfully, if I had armor, would have been helped, but sadly, not helped. I went for that. That was a bad time. Alright. Oh, good dodge. Good 13% dodge. You know what? I want him dead. You gotta be kidding. Kill him with fire. And Lucky's vault, just like that, has been sealed. Now we don't have to worry about him popping up as a scourge. Let's share some money, collect some lore. And he had an artifact, his hat. It's plus 7% evasion, plus 7 evasion, plus 7% gold multiplier, meaning we'll get more gold and more luck, and we're immune to stealing. Let's give that to our good friend here, Leon, because evasion is his game. Alright, let's, we still have this camp used, so we might as well use its last usages for rest. Camps only last for 10 turns. So we might as well use it while we can. It's a free heal. You start out with 1 on each person. And as it's become nighttime, mean enemies have radically changed. So let's get this started. Bat swarm. And oh, we get to deal with them. Alright, bat swarms. They're not too bad. They're kinda like birds, but a bit more annoying at times. However, a cut purse is the most annoying thing. Kill him first. He does stealing. And we know how stealing went the last time. So it's in our best interest to get rid of him first, immediately. I no longer have an area effect attack, which is sad with this, but I do like having the party healing on the group. It's really useful. And yeah, we'll just go in, slam him down. Just to make sure. Take our shot, and they're out of here. But yes, there we go. Immediately sharing this money out once again. We can head on through. That's something unknown. It could be anything. This is a dark carnival. You can test your luck if you end up with a carnival ticket. However, I am going to check out what the something unknown is. It is. Ooh, we could regain all focus or lose all focus. I can't focus it. But we'll try. Alright. A worthy loss. We get our refocuses though. And this is also a thing. Random enemies can pop up, like this bat swarm. Let's try and just take this one out as well. Bats are really fast, so they're tending to go first. A lot of piercing attacks, however, these are not the annoying bats that we'll grow to love and hate very soon. Taking them out will be really a piece of cake. What I should have done is not had taken out that middle one, but you know, it's fine. Taking another good shot at this one right here. Oof. Alright. Take down this one. Yeah, that's some good piercing there. Let's go in for another good hit. And just like that, we'll miss. Get out of here. Stupid bat. But yes. Hitting them on down pretty hard. Pretty good. Oh, that is a dark cave. These are mini dungeons. That actually might be useful to go take care of. We'll end turn here. Since we're not level 2, and I do want to be level 2 before we take on the Glittering Mines, I say we go for it. These are miniature dungeons. They're not too long. And we can explain the dungeons called. Oh, this is a nice little thing. This is a goblin merchant. He'll sell things for way higher of a price, but he tends to have pretty rare items that we can't normally get till later. The Gathering Bonnet is something that might be interesting. However, we have no money. But looking through it, this Gathering Bonnet's really nice. Passive skill Gather Herbs is one of my favorite skills we can have. Sadly, we do not have enough money to even pull that together. That Goblin Helm might be very useful to put on Cavil. However, out of all things, we just don't have enough to afford much of anything. I am going to throw my money over to someone else. I'm going to leave the shop, but shop as you. Shopping as someone else can give you access to different money. I'm going to give all to... I'm going to give all to you, and all to you again, so you can buy 2 Godspears. To be honest, nothing else is toxic at 10. That might have been really useful, but nothing else really is. We're going to want this. We're pretty low on equipment, which is a bit sad, but we'll be fine. In dungeons, you do not heal like on the overworld. Oh dear. Okay. That, right there in the middle, is a jelly cube. Jelly cubes can make something pretty grand. And also, I honestly think they're a worse threat. You know, jelly cubes have this grand thing called poison. Poison in this game is hard to cure. Unlike the status of bleeding and inflamed, it doesn't go away after combat. It stays. It stays for a long while. And poison also brings down all of your stats instead of just one. So it's our best interest to take care of the jelly cube as fast as possible. Even if there's cut purses on the thing, I'd rather deal with them, have them make off with something than this thing doing what it wants to do. So goodbye, jelly cube. Now we can take care of these cut purses. I haven't been using taunt that much because of certain things that we just don't have that make it super useful right now. That cut purse had stole something. We are going to want to take care of him right away. So we don't want him making off with anything of ours. A little money comes a long way. We're going to take another shot. And then we are going to give it a good old smack. And a good old blasting. Did a good stab, but I was able to survive through pierce. No, it wasn't piercing. He dodged that attack from our arrow, but we're gonna blast him one last blast. And that'll do it. Just like that, gaining XP and a level, which was very much needed. I was gonna actually party heal there, but I'll share the money across the board. Share more money. Lockpicks are really useful. They can get through doors and other kind of traps. Certain traps I can get past too. Even though there's one more fight in this dungeon, I am going to use one of my God Spears in party, getting us back to full and up there with the rest. Alright, that Goblin Shaman is a nuisance, but that cut purse is more so. Ha! He's immune. We're gonna get rid of that cut purse first. That Shaman could bring down some bad things. You right now don't have the greatest defenses against magic. Yeah, I'll go for him. Cold shot just like that. Ooh, nearly took him out. And like that, we all got hit with magic. You can cause other things, too, other than just magical damage and such. Let me use a focus. We're gonna get rid of this bat. Good day. And say goodbye to Goblin Shaman. I said goodbye to Goblin Shaman, not, to stab Goblin Shaman. Alright. Let's get rid of him. There he goes. 2 shots and he's gone. I love the little ragdoll things the enemies do. So cute. Now murder. Currently in the beginning, murder is our grandest tactic, and we don't really have much else of taunting until we get some better armor. Isn't too useful. Also, level is important for the blacksmith. Blacksmith's taunt, as you gain levels, you'll add your level to your defenses, which could be nice, but we were counting a lot of pierce enemies, so I saw that not as useful as others. That is a Scholar's Wart. You can use that herb, and you gain XP from it. You gain it quite a bit. I would like to actually hold on to these, because you know you can level up mid-combat if you are to use those mid-combat, and if you're really in tight pinch and close enough to a level, you might as well. And at the end, our reward, we are rewarded gratefully with more gold than we ever could imagine, some more lore, and ooh, another one of these. Since someone else doesn't have it, the next person I want evasion heavily on is you. These are nice. Okay. These increase vitality up armor and resistance and give health regeneration 1. These hide boots are really useful. I do like these on you, but just sadly, this is overall better to have on you. Increase your vitality up. I'd rather that. I'm also going to equip that on you because we're going to start taunting now that you have an active way of regaining hit points no matter where you are. Deep pool. Let's actually check this out. An alluring pool. These can be used as travel in between others, so if you find another one, you can travel between them. Dive on in. What's the worst? It's nothing. Yay. You can instantly die from those. That's important. Let's take care of this Chaos Acolyte, and then we can go from there. It's a helping hand. They're pretty far, though. Let's head up to the Chaos Acolyte camp, which we can take on with all of our friends, and head on in. Once again, our hunter, knowing when to go first, and knowing how to take care. Once again, inflamed. I hate that status a lot more than bleeding, because frequent is still frequent. He hit everyone, but just you with inflamed, that's not too bad. I am going to I'm gonna aim down, actually this one, start aiming down this one, since it has armor and other two people are heavily physical. I'm gonna want to take care of that first. That is a perfect, oof. It's not too good. Let's lay down the smackdown, shall we? Not a good shockwave, but it's still good damage nevertheless. Take them out of the game. Ooh, that bleed went bad. I really failed one of its rolls. He's out of the picture now. And now Cavil took some fire, flaming damage, but one last good hit. Almost knocked in. Leon, finish him off. And just like that, grand hit. We obtained some more moolah for that, so we split the money up. And the chaos has diminished. We have a chance. Finally. Chance against it. With completing that quest. I say next time, we gather on up our belongings. Head on up. And next time, we go into the Glittering Mines. See you guys then, and take care. Farewell. And I hope your journey through Faerûn is safe as always.